Hello everybody, and welcome to the CBT channel. This is your host, CBT. Today we are going to go ahead and hop into the world of Fallout Shelter on PC. It's been a game I've actually played a lot on the phone before it became PC available. And granted, it's nothing like the actual Fallout games, but it's a fun little, base survival game as well. So I figured we'd go ahead and introduce Fallout Shelter to the channel and start getting some videos going here. One of the challenges, of course, we're going to face here is there's not really a way of fast forwarding this game, and so there's a good chance these type of videos probably going to be a little bit longer in length. Then again, it's not like my other videos haven't been significantly longer as well. That's just because I get a little crazy with the amount of stuff that I record, and then even with editing, unless I wanted to like chop the video in half, I end up, with like 45 to 55 minute videos anyway. So, but we're going to go ahead and hop straight in here. And of course, for the channel, we're going to start out a new colony. This is the one I've been playing on my own, but we're going to do a new one. So we're going to go to the vault list, create a new vault. Let's see here. You know what? We'll do month and birthday for the vault number, so 321, and we're going to activate survival mode. So Vault Tec priority alert. We have detected that you have opted into our most rigorous and hazardous social experiment yet, survival mode. In survival mode, your vault will face deadlier threats, the need for resources will be greater, and you won't be able to revive dead dwellers. What's more, once you proceed along this course, there is no going back. As there's no time to perform a complete psychological evaluation, Vault Tec will have to assume you're in complete control of your faculties and fully understand the ramifications of this choice. Good luck, Overseer. Nice little message telling you that basically you're getting ready to walk into hell. Alright, we're going to skip the intro and we're just going to hop right in today. Okay. Okay, so first thing we need to do, of course, we need to first get some stuff built up, and I usually have a particular way I like to build my vault, so we'll just start out with one of each. Kind of check everybody out. You have good strength, so you'll be good for the power room. Oh, and look at that. Assigned $2 to the right room. I really don't have anything for intelligence yet, so what we got? You're kind of even across the board. You'll go in the diner. You're definitely even across the board. And we'll throw you in the water. Yay! Da, 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 da. Alright, another intelligence person. Another pretty much even across the board one. Get in there. Oh, well, okay. We're going to put that person in the diner, actually. And that one's going to be our water specialist, so you'll go in the water. Alright, somebody's going to just be meandering about. I'm assuming that is you. You're the extra, so you're the, you'll be the guard at the door for right now. Okay. And look at that. We already have our first catastrophe. You guys caught the diner on fire. Great job, guys. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see what kind of successfully rush one room to get a lunchbox. Send somebody to the wasteland for 25 caps and level up a dweller for another lunchbox. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and score that 25 caps real quick. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, now let's collect 50 food. We also need to successfully rush a room, so we're going to try that real quick. Success. It's going to give us our first lunchbox, so let's see what kind of stuff we get here. A chemistry flask that I can't use until I have stuff to build with. Country girl outfit, okay. Stim pack is always good. And the tuned Gatling laser. Oh my god. Yes. That is amazing. No, you come back like right now. Oh, we got somebody wanting to join in. Matthew Rice. Okay, Matthew, you're another one of those even cross the board kind of guys. And right now, you'll be the backup door guard. Even though all you have is a BB gun, which I'm pretty sure will not help us very much. So the next step is probably to begin the expansion piece of it. Ah, rad roaches. Okay, rad roaches have been eliminated. You, come on back in, even though you didn't really get anything. And screw that BB gun. You're going to be the Gatling laser. And you're going to definitely watch that door. Because that thing is going to prevent, like, just about anything from coming from the outside in. Alright, so we're already maxed out at our 8, so we're going to expand the living area a little bit more. It's going to bump me up to 18 now. So typically the first thing you got to do is you don't want to overexpand too quick, which is probably kind of what I'm doing right now, but you know what? I need to make room because at the beginning you're going to have the occasional person just running up wanting to come into your vault and become a vault dweller. So now that we have more room, we're going to go ahead and move this guy into the power room because power seems to be the most dire need at the moment. Yeah, because there we go. Chop that down almost a full minute there. Okay, so for those of you who might not have played this game, this did start out as a mobile game, and then later, I think after like, I want to say at least a year, if not possibly a year and a half, then it came out for PC. Gosh, you guys, stop lighting things on fire! All day with the fire. And in the power room, that's not very good, especially now that my power is going to start to run out. So when this happens, and you see that your power meter turns red, eventually you're going to start losing power to your rooms. It's usually going to start with the one that's furthest away, which in this case is more than likely going to be the living area because it is diagonal to that power room. And let's go ahead and bring you on in. You're better for food. So you're going to go join them in the diner. Yep, there goes. Power to living area is now off. You know what? Actually, let's move you over to the power room because I'm not too worried about the food or the water. Power seems to be, again, the most dire need, so let's get him in the power room so that way we can start keeping this. So now it's at max capacity for a 2 space here. I've been working out, building up my bis, tris, quads, pecs. You have not. You've been working in the power room. Don't lie, I don't even have a gym yet. You jerk. Mr. Sean Clark, you liar. Oh, and another fire. In the diner. Go help him out, Sean. Since you're a dirty liar anyways. Cha-ching. So So we're not doing too bad. Power is, of course, the main concern. We got a new guy coming on up. We have Gabriel Hart. You're just kind of even across the board as well. We'll throw you into the water room, since you get a better stat out of perception than you do agility. Okay, so now it's collect 50 water, collect 50 food, and we still got to level up a dweller. The water and the dweller achievements there, or missions, will provide us with a lunchbox, which hopefully will give us some more good stuff. Power, yes. Okay, that was good. So now we got power up above the line, but I don't expect that to stay there for too long. We're looking at a little over 3.5 minute cycle on power, but I think we should be okay for the time being, until we light the water room on fire. We lit the water room on fire. Good job, guys. Just saying. So yeah, with the survival mode, those random disaster events as well as raiders and stuff will happen more frequently than if we were to be in the normal mode of the game. As well as some of the other differences here is if you're in normal mode and let's say one of your dweller dies, you're actually allowed to revive them for a certain amount of caps, and the amount of caps is based on the level of your dweller. So that's kind of a nice thing. In the survival mode, once they're dead, they dead. They ain't coming back. You lost them. So you have to get rid of the body, and then whatever they may have had, like weapon and outfit wise, you can reclaim that. But the dweller themselves are gone. So you usually have to be very careful when you're doing survival mode, especially if you send people out into the wasteland, because in this game, even if you log out, they will continue to explore the wasteland, take damage, take radiation, and eventually die. So in a survival mode, before you ever sign off this game, you always want to recall anybody you've sent out to the wasteland to explore, not counting any missions that you send them out on from the overseer's office, because that's pretty much, hey, go to this place. Once you're there, they're there, and then you have to start the mission. So that's another one of the big keys. Survival mode's also kind of nice because then usually the dwellers, they always show up with at least a weapon of some sort, whether it's the little pistol, which does like 1 to 2 damage, a BB gun, which does 0 to 2 damage. So at least everybody's armed with something, even though it's probably not the greatest weapon in the world for them to be armed with. So, I mean, that's kind of one of the nice things there. In regular mode, they don't have any weapons. They come completely unarmed. You have to basically find weapons to give them to your dwellers, but the events that go on are less frequent. So you don't have to worry about just being bombarded with rad roach attacks, places being lit on fire, raiders, and then down the road eventually ghouls, deathclaws, mole rats, and all sorts of other things. So right now we're at 11 dwellers. They're 71% happy. The more happy they are, the more reward you get off of your different items there. So like right now I get an 8% bonus to power, food, water. I don't have any of the workshops yet, so not too worried about that. Maximum is 10% bonus. Then of course, if they're not happy at all, you're not going to get a bonus at all. You're just basically going to get that flat line. This is what this thing makes. Okay, so we're doing good. My goal is to try to at least get to the overseer's office and get that going. I'm surprised nobody's leveled up yet. So that might be another thing about survival mode, is they don't level up as quick. This person here is really not going to level up much at all, because this room doesn't provide continuous experience, and unless she is successful in stopping any raiders in that room without letting them pretty much run run further, she's not going to be gaining really any experience whatsoever. But you usually always need like a door guard. However, it's probably good to alternate them out every once in a while. So that way you're spreading the experience around, getting everybody leveled up. And that way you're not like having your door guard, even though they're all bulked up with a big gun, good armor and everything, they're still like level 5 or 1, whoever you put up there. Other rooms to kind of avoid for no experience would be the radio room, obviously like the living quarters, as well as the storage areas, because again, not much going on there. They really don't provide experience. So again, you want to alternate those out. All right, Rad Roach. Pew, 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 pew. That's one. Get the other one. There he is. Alright. Almost got the 50 food we need. Oh, we got a new person here. Catherine Mills. You're kind of just meh across the board as well. You're going to automatically go in the diner. Room unlocked. Excellent. So yeah, as you get more people, you'll eventually get rooms unlocked. So now we just got the storage room. Med Bay will be next at 14. Science Lab at 16. Stim Packs, Radaway. So these two are going to be good. And then if we can get to 18, then we can do the Overseer's Office. And that's ultimately going to be the quick goal, because you seem to make quite a bit out of doing the missions. However, same concern applies. You got to be very careful when you send your people on missions. Make sure they have stim packs, Radaway to, combat death. Because again, if they die, especially in survival mode, they're gone. You're not getting them back. And that's no good. We want to try to keep everybody as it is. Alright, so now the happiness is at 70%. It's probably due to the minor injuries that a lot of these guys have from the fires or the rad roaches, as well as like what room they're in. If it's not one that they prefer, it can affect the happiness. But it looks to be on the rise, so because we're back up to 71%. Alright, collect 50 water, got that one. And we get a lunchbox. Time to see what we get out of this one. Power. Caps. That was a good chunk of caps, too. An accountant outfit. Adds perception. Some wonder glue. And another 500 caps. We got a good chunk of caps out of that one. Vault Tec starter pack. No. See, this is the thing I don't like about the games. I really don't like that you advertise in my games. It kind of pisses me off. But it is what it is. I mean, they got to make their money somehow. I get it. But stay on my game. Oh, that must have been my new quest. Equipped dweller with an outfit. And that just earned us, I think, another lunchbox. So we're going to lay claim to that. And that's the new mission. Collect 100 power, which will be worth 50 caps. So that level up is the one that I really need to get. But we got our third lunch pail, so let's see what we get here. Some water, 100 caps. The Rusty Flamer, yes. Trifold flag, won't be able to use that for a while. And some more caps, another set of 500. So we got a good chunk of caps. Oh no, that's not where you guys should be spawning. Get over there. Okay. So with the rad roaches, they started in this room, and then if there's nobody up there, they will spread to other rooms, which can be a problem because then they can kind of run rampant throughout your base. Oh man, we need to get you guys healthy. Okay, so my concern is going to be the health of my dwellers, because especially like right here, Gerald, sorry, and Gerald and Stephanie seem to be doing kind of the worst. Catherine, not too far behind. We're going to give it to Gerald, the one stim pack I got out of those lunch pails. Try to fight off the impending doom. 50 food, add some more caps, good. Okay, power room on fire this time. Not doing too shabby right now. I haven't seen anybody come running up to the vault in a while. I'm a little surprised because usually this game goes congruent with what time it is. It's about, wow, it's already about 5 o'clock. Wow, day flies. Good thing I still have tomorrow off. But yeah, like the background usually goes with about what time of day it is that you're playing. So as it's like daytime, you'll see the sun, everything, good sky. As it turns night, it becomes nighttime out here. So that I always thought that was kind of cool how they did that as well. But yeah, the wasteland. Little graphical what that looks like there. Okay. I think we're going to upgrade the vault door one. We'll use one of those 500 cap cards that we ended up getting out of the lunch pail. Upgrade the strength of that door and everything. Try to keep the raiders out for when they finally show up. It is quiet in the vault. I don't like it. It's usually a bad sign. Okay, so basically the goal here, you get, oh my gosh, I can't even talk without you guys lighting frickin' things on fire. Ah! And again, the water room is on fire. Water puts out fire. Anyhow, the goal of the living space is essentially is you want to get 3 pairs of people up there. They eventually kind of talk to each other, start to dance, and then they run off to the back. You see a whole ton of smiley faces, which we all know what that means. And then the guy comes running out, all happy as heck, and then poor lady comes walking out, pregnant as all hell. So old-fashioned, gotta populate the base. So we're sitting at 12 dwellers. We already got a pair talking here. These 2 guys look like they're scared as hell. These ladies are just kind of, man, just standing there. So like one of you and one of you switch places. Anyhow, we'll leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Hopefully, Gerald here can hold down the fort in the diner without lighting it on fire. So that way we can allow the repopulation to begin. Because obviously, for whatever reason, in most... Oh my gosh. No! I put him in the living quarters to not have to deal with fire. And look what happens. The living quarters light on fire. Like, this game is trying to kill those 2 ladies, I swear. At this point. Oh, we have a level up finally. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Stim packs. Like, I really need stim packs right now. 2 at least. T60D power armor. Yes! That'll be good for whoever goes out in the wasteland. More wonder glue. More caps. A rat away. And more caps. Caps, 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 caps. Alright, so now we're going to start getting some more level ups here. Now that that's finally clear. Equipped a dweller with a weapon. Cool. I'll equip one with a weapon when I feel the need to. Like right now. Boom. Okay, so we got a pair that's dancing. That's usually a good sign. Means here in a moment they'll probably do their thing and work on creating us another little person, but then also give at least Catherine a very much needed health boost. Who has the flamer, which she won't be able to use. Yeah, because when the female dwellers are pregnant, they are unable to do combat. They will run the hell away. So usually at that point, you kind of have to do some weapon management. Another freaking fire. What are you guys up to that you're frickin' lighting everything on fire? Like, I really figured I'd have much more rad roach attacks, but apparently my people just love to light things on fire. That's good. Vault Boy came up. Oh, yep, here they go. They're going to run off. So they run back there where you can't see them. And then plethora of smiley faces, because we all know what that means. And then here comes Christian. And then poor old Kathleen. Just like, why? Why did I do that? Alright, so now we will start getting people back to where they are. Sorry, ladies, even though you are pregnant, you will still have to work. Just like in the real world. There we go. Alright, last couple running to the back to do their thing. And then we can get them both back to work. Get her back into the diner and give that thing a well-needed boost on the timer because her athletic skill is 4. And apparently, you need to be athletic to boost the diner. Who knew? And then Mr. Perception, you gotta go back there because you're gonna give the water a serious boost. You get back in the diner, you're gonna give the diner the boost. Alright, still need the 100 food and the 100 water. Obviously, we're working on the baby dweller now. The daily report card, basically every 7 days, you get a lunch pail and a certain amount of caps based on the overall happiness of your vault. So obviously, the happier they are, the better. And this is based off of, obviously, a real 24 hours. So it's good to always at least check in on the game daily, even if you don't really, like, play it, as we had one lone rad roach try to raid the diner. As you saw, she, what's her name here? Stephanie started to run for it, but then obviously didn't need to go very far because they got that rad roach real quick. Oh man, even with Stephanie in there, still at 34%. I don't like it. And the good thing is we're not waiting 7 minutes anymore for the food cycle. It's more around 3. So that should help get the food boosted up to where I need it. Because now, power's good, water's good. Food, though, that's my problem. And obviously with some pregnant ladies, you gotta have some food. Because they get those weird cravings and they gotta have it now. Like, you don't mess with that. They will hurt you. And they got her cleaning. You jerk, why don't one of you two who are sitting down swap? Let her just relax and, eat food and drink and just be happy. What I really need to have happen, though, is they do need to level up, which we're getting really close. Because if they do level up, that is a free refill on the health. So that's always a nice thing, just like in the real Fallout game. So, oh my gosh, you guys, come on. How many freaking fires are we going to have just in this one video? Well, I think we got the title for the first Fallout Shelter video. Fire for Days in Vault 321. Okay. Perfect, so we got the food. Now, new mission is to get one of our dwellers up to 100% happiness. Well, if I would have had that mission just right before we sent our 3 ladies and then 3 of our, what would it be, 9 guys in there, to begin the repopulation process, I would have had that one. So I guess we're going to wait, because usually it's pretty hard to get somebody at 100% happiness just by having them work in a room. Usually they're always just like, I'm really happy, but I'm not 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another freaking fire in the freaking vault. Vault 321. Might as well have been freaking Vault 666 at this rate, because this is quite literally hell. For how many fires I've had to put out. Poor Robert's getting pretty close to dying. So is Arthur. And so is Gerald. Like, these 3 guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think they're going to make it. Unless I can either A, get that med bay, or by some freaking miracle, like maybe I just get a free package of stim packs, or, which I highly doubt, we go like maybe another 5 minutes without a single incident in the vault, especially in the living quarters or the diner. Would be preferred. Oh, well, at least this time, next time we get a fire, we'll get paid 25 caps for it when we put it out. So while it's peaceful in the vault, big reminder, guys, tomorrow, I believe, is when that device is supposed to arrive here at the hotel for me to start doing the PS4 videos, be able to start recording the videos from there, uploading them to the channel. Again, big thank you for Tim's on Fire Gaming for making that suggestion. I'm really excited for this. So far from the vote going on the page, which not very many of you have been doing, but from the vote going on the page as my voice starts to crackle out, because apparently with this nice warm weather, I'm pretty sure my allergies are starting to kick in a little bit, but it looks like the first video is, at least at this point, unless a lot more people get in, whether it's on the Instagram channel, the Twitter channel, or even the Facebook channel, or the pages, and people start to go vote. Right now it's looking like it's Battlefield 1. Who knows, though? We still got, I'll probably run that vote all the way to the end of Monday, and then we'll see what the final tally comes out to be. But guys, you gotta go vote. Gotta go vote for what game you would like to go see, whether it's Battlefield, Doom, Fallout, Skyrim, Tales from the Borderlands. I think there was one more. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you know, if you don't go vote for which game you want to go see, don't get mad if the game you wanted to see doesn't get up there first. Gotta go vote. So check out the Twitter, the Instagram, or even the Facebook page. All handles are same. They're at CBT Gaming. And go cast your vote. Pick which game you would like to see first from the PlayStation to make it on the channel. And more food on the way right now. Alright, so we seem to be stabilizing the base a bit more. Not so much in a drastic food situation. So we're doing good there. Power is obviously excellent. Water is obviously excellent. You know what? To encourage the food production, I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and expand the diner. Get that up to a 3. Oh, look at that. Now Stephanie's not working. Now she gets to sit and relax and enjoy a nice cold Nuka-Cola. Oh, those guys are writing something. I was like, what are they doing? Then I could hear the little writing noise, and I'm like, oh, okay, so they're sitting in a diner, probably writing some books. Well, Stephanie here, as well as Robert, both enjoy some Nuka-Cola. Really hasn't been much going on in the water treatment area. I really hope everyone else is as happy as I am. Well, Christian, I could probably tell you that you're pretty much everybody's probably just about as happy as you are. I would have to say that because, you know, we're rocking a good 87%. So the goat was right. This is the perfect job. I remember that thing, the goat. Good old Fallout 3. If it was in the early one, guys, don't like hate mail me. I got started with Fallout in 3, but I've loved it from 3 and on. I probably should go back and play 1 and 2, just so that way I'm not one of those people who's like, yeah, Fallout from 3 and on. I don't know about Fallout 1 or 2. I just don't know. I mean, you can put the history together pretty well. Fallout did a great job tying in the stories from all the previous ones. But, I mean, I probably should go check out 1 and 2 and at least play those. Probably turn those into some Let's Plays as well. Just so that way I can kind of see how those games were. One thing I do kind of wish about this game, especially when you're, like, doing the whole, like, trying to repopulate the base or trying to add to your population, I mean, they put the little meter on the kid after the kid's born, from going from a child to an adult. Why couldn't they implement like a meter being like from when they got pregnant to when the kid's going to be delivered? I mean, at least give me an idea of how long that's going to be, because it'd be nice to know. Oh man, we're getting hit by rad roaches now a little bit more frequently than the fires. And then, of course, they're going to go down here. Stephanie's going to run off, Nuka-Cola in hand. Oh, we actually got 2 down there. Pew, pew, pew. You could hear the Gatling laser starting to go off. That's another thing I always liked about Fallout, was like the more classical style music that always played, because like in the world of Fallout, like you got to the 50s and we created nuclear fission and cars and stuff at that point, because in the world of Fallout we were a lot smarter about how we used power than apparently we did in real life. But of course that inevitably led to the destruction of the world. and turning it into the lovely wasteland. So the base is doing pretty good here. Seem to be able to breathe a little better. Stepped away, blew my nose, did all that stuff. Made sure you guys couldn't hear none of that. But we're doing good. There was a fire that occurred during that pause cutout period of the video. So we did get that mission accomplished as well. So things are looking pretty good. Food, power, water, all doing great. People obviously are doing really well health-wise. Rad roaches are definitely trying, but we light them on fire with the flamethrower, which then probably causes the fire, now that I think about it. But no, we're doing good. We're doing good. But I'm not sure if we're going to get to the Overseer's office in this video today, because I'm probably going to go ahead and be wrapping up here in just a couple of minutes. So I think we are going to call this. We'll just kind of let these guys do their thing as we wrap up the video. But again, guys, thank you for the support on the channel. I know the Facebook page has been, kind of slowly growing. Make sure you guys share my page with all your friends and stuff. Let people know I'm out there. Also, check out the Instagram I have going, as well as the Twitter account for the channel. All are the same tag. It's at CBT Gaming. And then, of course, the big one of it all, the channel itself on YouTube. Make sure you guys give the YouTube channel a look, subscribe, like the videos, throw in comments. I love to hear comments from you guys and interact with you guys, all sorts of stuff. I'll interact with anybody, whether it's through the Facebook page, whether it's through the YouTube channel, whether it's Instagram or Twitter. You guys comment me, I'll make sure I hit you guys back. I already know some people from the Instagrams like, hey, add me on the PlayStation. I know I've been slacking. Once I get the PlayStation all hooked up and stuff, I'll throw out those friend requests to you guys, because heck, I wouldn't even mind getting to play with you guys every once in a while. But I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this session of Fallout Shelter up. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see what the next story holds for Vault 321. See if we continue to get just more and more fires, or if we end up with maybe some new stuff happening. We haven't lost anybody yet, so that's a good thing. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. But yeah, so if you liked the video, guys, make sure to hit that thumbs up to let me know you liked it, so that way I know we should keep this series going, as well as leave comments. And then, of course, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and to get those notifications of when new videos are up, make sure to hit that bell down there as well. As we get ready to wrap up, we'll get a red roach infestation there. But again, shout out Thames on Fire Gaming again, for the equipment suggestion for getting the PS4 stuff going. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate the shout out you gave to me on your Battlefield video recently as well, buddy. Looking forward to doing some work when I get back to Idaho. So that way we can maybe start doing some collab videos. Probably next thing I'll work to get, depending on how things go, is probably the camera. So then that way you guys can actually see me in the videos and get to see all my crazy reactions and stuff as we get going. But thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. Keep up everything. Keep everything going. And keep checking out the channel. This is CBT from the CBT Gaming channel. Have a good day.